going there, everyone? Today I want to talk about something that a lot of people are talking about, and that is VOX trying to get Steven Crowder removed from YouTube. Now, those of you who don't know Steven Crowder, I urge you, if you want a good laugh and a lot of factual information about stories that come out that aren't factual, check out Crowder. He's a hilarious guy. He actually helped me get into politics. Not personally. I don't know him personally. But I've been watching him through years and years and years. Back when he was doing everything with like the Canadian healthcare system and all that. But definitely check him out. And if you want, go ahead and join the Mug Club. It'll do him a solid because he needs all the help he can get. Because his lawyer fees are adding up quite extensively because of people like Carlos Matza from VOX. Now, the recent thing is that Carlos has come out and he says that Crowder is just picking on him and his feelings are hurt and all this, and that that Crowder's going against the terms of services by talking about him all the time and calling him names and this, that, and the other. Well, everything that Steven Crowder has called him, Carlos has called himself on VOX. Like, these are things that he has came out and said about himself. When it comes to him being queer, he says that. They even in one report they even said about him saying he's Mexican. They said that was when Steven Crowder said he was a Mexican, that was a derogative statement against Carlos. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Are you saying calling people that are Mexicans is bad? That's confusing and borderline retarded. But alright. The simple thing is he's a public figure. Carlos. He's a public figure from VOX, and really you can talk about public figures pretty much all you want, as long as you're not threatening violence upon them or anything like that. It's really ridiculous, but most things from VOX are ridiculous. If you're not familiar with VOX, I strongly encourage you to check them out also, you know. Even though I can't stand VOX, I think all of their news pieces are opinion pieces, because they don't generally go with facts and stuff like that, or they'll eschew the facts in such a way to make it look good for them. And sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. My one dog, he's a big baby, so he whines whenever no one's around him. But this is just more ridiculousness from the snowflakes on the left. That's all this is. He got his feelings hurt, and now he wants to have Crowder removed from, well, the whole company of VOX. The failing company that was bought for millions and millions and millions and is worth nothing pretty much now. I mean, it's literally worth nothing. They would take a loss just getting rid of it, which they should probably just take the loss, because VOX, yeah. But still, Steven is a very smart guy. He's got his half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond, there with him pretty much at all times, to make sure that they do not do anything that will scrutinize their channel. They are constantly fighting YouTube strikes and winning, because they make sure that they are within the guidelines. And yes, I understand, I want to say it was a while ago, about a year maybe, that Carlos was doxxed, and people kept blowing up his phone and all this stuff about debate Steven Crowder. Well, I do not agree with doxing. I think that's a horrible practice, and no one should agree with it. It's kind of a terrible thing. it puts more than just their information out there. There are crazy people in the world. We see it all the time that will do ridiculous things and not care because they're insane. But it wasn't Crowder who doxed you, so you can't really blame him for you being doxed and people that are his fans harassing you, so to say, by saying debate Crowder. We all know leftists don't like to debate people on the right because usually they have a feeling-based argument and not a factual-based argument. And people on the right generally have factual-based arguments, less of their opinions inside. But, yeah, it's just more ridiculousness. It's more left-wing organizations trying to get right-wing organizations shut down because they got their feelings hurt. It's kind of comical to me. It makes me happy. It's funny. It shows a lot of hypocrisy as usual, and this is all I take from the story is the hypocrisy. Left-wing people can come out and say whatever horrible, egregious things they want to say because that's how they feel. But as soon as anybody calls them out on their BS or anything like that, pokes fun at them, they immediately shut down and want that person censored and removed. That's a pretty authoritarian way of thinking right there. You can't have someone with an opposing view of anything speak. That's what this boils down to. They just want him censored to where he goes away, like the Alexis Jones, the Paul Joseph Watsons, and Laura Loomers. You know, all the people that would actually do reporting and journalism and stuff. People who would put their feet on the ground. Yeah, it's sad. We live in a sad state. It's pretty crazy. And good news is if you look around at the world's turning towards the right because the left has gone so far to the left that normal people just can't deal with it no more. But that's all I'm going to say. This is just kind of a little bit of a rant video. As always, like, share, subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.